Welcome to 4.4 everybody, and this is part 2 of 4 for the enemy spawn points for all your settlements. So the previous one we did Far Harbor and Nuka World, which only had a few, so we've got quite a few more to do for this episode. We are starting with Starlight Drive-in. You might recognize that big tower there, and there's the big screen that you can watch movies on in the old days. So let's get to it, because we've got quite a few here to do. Okay, first we need to load our settlement management software, and then we can mark our enemy spawn points. So let's see. Okay, loading our software. Okay, start our program, and we need to go to tasks, and there we go, spawn points. Okay, spawn points marked, so we get a little indicator of where they are. Okay, so it seems we've got 3 spawn points here. First one seems to be, okay, well, there's one right over here. You can see it more or less in the center of our settlement area. You can see there's the big screen. Then our next one, so we just follow these little arrows here, and it tells us where to go. Here you can see where our defenses are set up over here. So there's an enemy spawn point close by, and I believe it's somewhere here at the back. Where are you? Where is the spawn point? Oh, here it is. Right here at the back. That's weird. Look how far away it is. There's my defenses. You can see them from here. But this one is way at the back. Okay. So that's number 2. That's weird. I've discovered this thing before. Okay, that was really weird. But I've been here before. There you see nothing in the desk. Okay, next spawn point. Okay, there's our defenses on that side. And here is our next one. Right here by this bush. You can't miss it. So you got 2 spawn points on the hillside. And what the heck is that robot doing? Drifting out of the air. 2 on this side, and the ones on the opposite side right down there. Okay, I'm going to switch this off, and then we can move on to the next location. Okay guys, we are at Sunshine Tidings. If you look around, you could recognize it. And if you are wondering about exploring my settlements, you guys go check out my settlement builds. I've got all the settlement builds up and running, and I've got some new ones as well. But we are checking spawn points today. So let's continue here. Oh, this stuff is just a little bit slow for me. Mark points. Okay, now we got 3 spawn points. Okay, here's the first one. You can see our defenses. Here comes our provisioner. Here is our first spawn point. You can see people come here from this bridge, which I did not recognize. I don't remember this bridge very well for some reason, and that it's actually a dam. Anyway, okay, well, here is our first spawn point. So we have a look around where exactly we more or less are. The next one, we go around the edging, and here we work our way down, and here is our second one. Now, I've mentioned before, with this settlement, you've got all kinds of bad people and things around you. You've got gunners. There's a gunner camp on the bridge. You've got raiders just on the other side of the settlement over here, on the other side of the ridge behind the settlement. So there is enemies all over the place. And then our next spawn point, okay, those defenses is just extra defenses to cover the side of the settlement, but the spawn point is right down here, I believe, by this bush. I think it's this bush. Yes, here we go. Here's our third spawn point. You can see here where these big container things are on this side. Here's my defenses, ready to go if anything else attacks. I must say this place is looking very nice and everybody's keeping busy. Okay, well, let's move on to our next settlement. Okay guys, welcome to Tenpines Bluff. Now we're a little bit on the inside of my generator room here. So let me quickly mark the points. Okay, now it's quiet again. Where is the settlement management? Because I got all my pumps and everything here in one spot and it makes quite a bit of noise. Tasks. Okay, attack spawn points. Okay, now for such a small settlement, and I know this settlement is a favorite for many people, but this is a very strange one. Okay, first spawn point right here on the edge. You can see there's the little shack that you get when you come to the settlement. So here's the first spawn point right here. Then the next one, okay, you can see my defenses here. This one is right here at the bottom on the rock. Here's the next one. It's pretty strange, there's so many for this small place. Okay, next one is right through here. And there we go. So you can see more or less in what direction you're looking at. There is the shack. So from the shack you can see all three spawn points. It's on this side of the facing south and you can see it. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Egret Tours Marina is our next location. Let me switch on our spawn points. Okay, load holotape. Okay, spawn points marked. And there's only two. Well, I only remember two for this one. Okay, so we're going to make it all the way to the front first of all. We go to the front. Here's our settlement, well, the front of the settlement. When you come to this area. Okay, and here's our first spawn point. Right on the corner. And I think this is this within, I think this was within the building area, if I'm not mistaken. Or just outside of it. That's very close. And there's most of the settlement there. Then our next one, we have to make our way back through here. Where are you now? Nope, not that side. Where is the spawn point? Right over here? That can't be right. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Is this showing an enemy spawn point or is it showing now my spawn point? Because I definitely do not remember having a spawn point over here. Because I've got my own spawning you know, fast travel, whatever you want to call it, map thing over here. So it's easier for me to be in the settlement, but I don't remember this being here, but this is showing me a spawn point. A bit of a weird one, but well, there we go. Unless there's a glitch happening here now today. Okay, well, let's go on to our next one. Okay guys, our next one is the Boston Airport. Now this one, I don't actually need to switch on the settlement spawn point. I can show you guys because I know exactly where it is. And this one has only one spawn point. So you can see here's our airport and our Boston vault. Built by myself and not Vault-Tec. And this one's got a funny spawn point which is right here behind the wall, literally right here where I'm standing. So for some reason the enemies come out and they pop their heads out and say, hey, there's a settlement, let's go and raid it. So that is the only spawn point for the Boston Airport. So all depending on how you built it. As you can see, I put up my defenses right over here. So this covers everything on the outside here. And obviously we don't have the Brotherhood here anymore. And we can actually do another settlement while we are here, which is for the Mechanist Lair. Now, I don't have to go on the inside as well to show you guys. But if we go down here, if you haven't done the Mechanist Lair, you got 2 entry points, or technically only one. Here's the Robco Sales and Service Center. You can start here to go into the Mechanist Lair. And you got to exit from a key that you can get, which is right over here. Now, the 2 spawn points for the Mechanist Lair. Now, if we head onto my map, you can see there's the Mechanist Lair. Over here. Here's Robco Sales. Now, the people or enemies spawn. Here's the one spawn point. Is right here where I'm standing over here. By the back door. And the other one is actually right by the front door, which is right out here. So strangely enough, this area is where they spawn on the outside over here, and the other one on the outside. So both your doors, they spawn, they go in and they make their way down to the wherever your settlement is in the inside. Now, I have mentioned before, I haven't built anything inside the Mechanist Lair because my entire Mechanist quest line, everything is bugged. So it's a bit of a no-go for that one. But at least I can show you guys where the spawn points are. So our next stop is going to be the castle. Okay, in the castle, one of my favorite places to build in, because it's got a very nice existing type of building to build with. Okay, let's load our spawn points. Now, my fast travel spawn point is literally right here where I'm standing now. So, let's hope it doesn't count that one with it. We'll see now. Okay, come now. Load that. Task. Okay, we mark the spawn points. Okay, I don't see any area. Okay, so maybe the other side was right. Okay, and we only got one spawn point. And I know this one is literally
out here. You gotta take it one day at a time.
Where the main entrance is supposed to be. And that is right by that tree, if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly clear things up here. That's a little bit better. Okay, spawn point should be right here by this tree. There we go. Okay, now if you're not playing with any mods, your entrance, or the main entrance, is supposed to be, I think, on this side, where I'm facing now. But obviously I've got a mod in here which fixes the castle up, makes it look a little bit nice at the moment. So, you need to put your defenses right over there to cover you against anything coming in here. Because currently my entrance is on this side. right over here. Okay, so let me switch off this thing quickly and then we'll see us by the next location. Well, as you guys can see and hear, we are basically under attack, sort of. This is the one problem with this settlement. Where you've got raiders right across from you. Let's check on the map here quickly. What's this place name again? There we go. Yeah. Saugus Ironworks. You get a few quests and things that happen at that place. But oh man, it's a crazy one. Okay, let me see quickly if I can switch on the spawn points here first. Okay. Start the program. Okay, we mark our spawn points. Okay, let's start with the ones we have at the back here. Okay, now I know there's one on this side, so we got our defenses. There you can see it. This is right on the edge of your settlement build area. And there you can see the one is right on this corner. So here's your Tarberry pool over here. There's the main building. There is our spawn point over there. Then we got another one down this direction. In the street. There we go. Here's the next one. Right in the front of the building. And then we make our way this way. We've got one right over here. You can see where my defenses are. And this one is on the corner of your building area. Is basically stopped here. So this is where enemies spawn. Now the problem that you've got. Now you can see all these settlers coming back from Saugus Ironworks. Because there's always raiders and raiders respawn. Sure, look, here's my entire settlement is here. Like you guys on vacation or something. Now anytime you got provisioners, they walk through here. There you can see provisioners walking. They walk right through here with the raiders. They don't walk like in the road around it. So then as soon as provisioners get attacked, the whole settlement jumps in. Even though they're not attacking us, it causes one big humongous fight. And that obviously makes your settlers go crazy and attack everybody. Okay, let me switch this thing off and then we go to the next one. Welcome to Covenant. That's what the sign says. Wasn't much of a welcome when I was here and everyone tried shooting me. Okay, now let's see. Where is my power things? I've forgotten where I put it last time. It's on that side. I actually want to maybe come and rebuild a couple of things here because provisioners for some reason think they can come in here and spawn inside this little building with all their Brahmin, which messes everything up. Okay, spawn points. I think there's at least 2 or 3 for this little settlement. Okay, let's mark our spawn points. We got 3 it seems. Okay, let's head outside. Okay, so here's the entrance. Let's head to our left. First one is right over here on the corner.
Is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Don't be rude. I'm talking to other people if you don't mind. Okay, first one. Right over here on the corner. Here's the front entrance. Okay, then we're going to make our way all the way around here. Here is our next one. Right over here. You can see my defenses up there. And you can't really put a lot of defenses around here because of space and everything. The other one was... where's... I'm sure there was another one here somewhere. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. What's with the lag spike? Somewhere down... Here we go. Okay, so here's also the front of the building. Here's our provisional lady over there as well. Okay, another one's on this side of the building. So you've got one at the back, and then the two on the front on opposite corners. Not too far away. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Well, now we're at a very famous location, Bunkerhill. And my terminal, I believe, is right here at the back. So let's quickly switch on our spawning points. Okay, all the tape. Now this one got a bit of a strange... What the... Okay, you guys saw that, right? That was a flying car thing or something. Okay. No, don't give me the tech now while I'm busy. It's just very bad timing. Oh gosh. Looks like there's something happening. Okay, well, we need to go over the wall. Okay. We got 2 attack points here as far as I remember. So you can see here we're at the back side of the settlement. The one is right here in this passageway. And the other one is right here at the back. Strangely enough, they are in close but in weird locations. And this... Every time you come here, you'll find something here. This respawns this little thing here with the spawn locations. And then... And I don't know why this thing is so laggy on this side, but we got another one. Now where were you now? I think it was in this corner, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, here we go. And here is the third one. It's like half underground type of thing, but they do spawn in this area. And whoop, there goes. Who is coming here? What is this? Something here is triggering the defenses. Was it raiders or something? Yeah. You are just looking for trouble. My defenses are gonna kick your butt. See, now that's not even a spawn point. But for some reason there are enemies coming through here. But obviously they just decide to walk through here. So it's like a random encounter which gets regarded as a enemy spawn basically. So let's move on to our next settlement. Okay guys, we are at Vault 88. The first or main vault that you can actually build in. And these spawn points, oh, this is a big one. Okay, now I first got to try and remember where is my... Oh no, is it this side? It's been a while since I've actually been here. I can't remember where I put my terminals. What did I do with my terminals? I think it's on this side if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Okay, let's mark our terminals. And now we've got a lot of walking around to do for this one, because the spawn points is way on the other side of the complex. Tasks, mark attack spawn points. Okay, the first one should be close. I think there's one by the entrance, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, here we go. I tried to build this place right. Now this is a strange one. Here we've got 2 spawn points. Here's the first one, and here's the second one, and then the exit that you go out. And obviously there are raiders that respawn every single time on the other entrance. So here we've got 2 spawn points, which is really, really strange. The other one is, oh, it's a long way off. Let's see, we have Vault 88, University Point. Here we go, University Point Pharmacy. That's where the other one is. It's okay, so we're gonna fast track to that one. Okay, so here we are at, there you can see Vault 88 open. This is now the University Point, the pharmacy, and University Point itself. So we go in here. And there we go, you can see I got some defenses up here. Now as you travel through the vault, you eventually come to this place. And you can see here where this spawn point's right here. So the enemies, they spawn here and come from the outside. Now you can see why I've got nothing in here except for these defenses. So nothing is getting past here. And there's a long way to get here. Now there's actually a hidden area up here. When you come in here, you can't go any further than this door. This is more or less a hidden area. You can see this thing floating over here. Now this is like a secret location which they don't use. But I managed to get rid of everything in here, and I found this little rumor area. Not that important, but it's something that not many people know about. Now to get all the way back, oh, it's a long way, or long walk, so you might recognize this place. We have to go all the way through here now. Make our way through the caves. It might look a bit familiar. Northeast sector. There's the workbench. That was a bit strange. Okay, anyway. Well guys, that is actually the last settlement for this episode 2 of 4 that we're going to be doing. So we've got quite a few more to go. So the 2 more episodes, then we cover all of the settlements. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.